Okay, and you know what? This is why we love extra credit and whatnot. You know, you get the matches that you don't usually see, right? You're getting Piranha Plant on stream. How often does that happen? But yeah, we've got Lugia going with Plant. We got Siatomic going with Chrom, and I am going to be joined on the mic within the next 5 seconds by my man. I let him introduce himself. It's close. No, announce yourself. Yeah, get on play. No, you gotta hit the button first. There it is.
Sorry about that real quick. How you all doing today? I am One Brain Cell coming to you live from wherever I am. I'm not too hard down here.
We're sitting at very Maryland of us. We're sitting at a racehorsing track. Up at Xanadu, close to Baltimore, for extra credit 46, I believe. So shout out to KML for throwing on extra credit, giving us a little weekend gaming to, you know, pass the time.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, I didn't realize. But yeah, no, Maryland's a really nice place, I gotta say. But
okay, so you're new to the area, yes?
Relatively new,
okay.
But I think what's newest over here is just how well these players are playing. Like, look at over here. Like, look at this Piranha Plant, man. Like, he's only at 155. It's pretty good.
Yeah, and exactly. Right. Like I said, that's not a matchup you see a lot of. So that's one of those superiority by obscurity type moves, right? Like, you're just not used to seeing a matchup.
Yeah, that's true. No, you're totally right.
He gets the kill with his projectile. But yeah, so Piranha Plant we saw, I know before COVID, there was like one tournament in Japan where we saw a Piranha Plant go a lot further than we ever expected. And that was based around the tech of using the short poison burst. Instead of charging it, you just throw it out instantly all the time. And then we saw Plant jump up to the tier list because of it. And then things kind of regress back towards the mean as people kind of figure out to work their way back.
Yeah, that tends to happen with a lot of different moves as well. And Chrom's got his own weaknesses as well, especially on the ledges as well. Because, he can't recover for lightning. And Plant does have a bit of air superiority in that regard. So if he can pull a little bit off of that, he could probably pull up a lot of the game too.
Right.
But Chrom is also Chrom. So.
Yeah, Siatomic getting very aggressive off stage there, but Piranha Plant has very good distance on his recovery, and then gets the up smash there. So yeah, again, Piranha Plant, not a matchup you're used to seeing a lot of. Maybe that's lower on the tier list, but if you're not used to it, you might mess around and get caught. And right now, you see Lugia going for some very good extra credit here. No pun intended, as he gets Chrom up to 68%, and he's holding on to the second stock. And yeah, like Siatomic, as I say, like he's got to find a way to stop this, and he absolutely could not. And Lugia takes a very commanding 2-stock to start the set off.
Yeah, he pulled off the old 1-2 with the poison cloud and up smash. You always see it, but it's hard to avoid.
Yeah, it's it's just. Like I said, it's one of those things where, like, even if you know what's coming, like if you know it's part of your opponent's game plan, some things just, you know, the bread and butters. It's tough to get around. You know, it's like watching a car accident or in slow motion, right? Whatever, right? Like your life kind of flashes before your eyes. You see it come, like, oh my God, here comes the up smash, but there's not much you can do about it. It's going to hit you anyway.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And Piranha Plant is certainly a master of that. He has a lot of tools in his kit. He got that neutral B, side B, even down B if you angle it just right. You can really screw people up too.
Right, which we didn't see in that first game. Yeah, like I've played a lot of Piranha Plants that actually center their kit around that, right? Like it's lots of charge up or down Bs from a distance and angling you and trying to get you on the edge. But like I said, Lugia was able to win that game 1 with a 2-stock without using it at all. So we haven't even seen his full strength yet. But Siatomic here, it looks like he's got an answer. He's coming out strong.
Yeah, he's really pulling up that Chrom game too. He's trying to pull off the old 1-2 jab versus back air right there. But he's pulling up the Tui and the side B. So he's got some good zoning tools. It's really hard to get around that, especially with Chrom.
I don't think he wanted to land on the stage with that up air. It takes a little bit of damage for it. Able to get a grab here.
Yeah, it's just one of those unfortunate things with some of these recoveries. They just go right above the ledge and sometimes just land. It's really unfortunate.
Yeah, he was kind of stuck. Dancing blade there from Chrom. And I like Siatomic getting aggressive off stage, but it's hard with someone that has such a unique hitbox recovery.
Yeah.
like Lugia does now with Vlad.
Yeah, no, it's Piranha Plant's one of those characters that are a bit harder to hit in the air because he's very open to it. So yeah, interesting to see. You don't see it normally.
Exactly right. Like usually you're rewarded for being aggressive off stage, but there's some characters that kind of cancel out the disadvantage state. But Siatomic able to actually take the first stock in game 2.
Yeah, and they're trying to follow it up with extra more damage too before maybe he might even take him to the stock. We won't know.
Let's see the grab. That back throw isn't going to kill, but yeah, then the ledge trap game. It's knowing to do with, right? So now you got a cloud of poison smoke sitting at the edge, and then you got the Patsui just kind of floating around. It's just one of those ledge trapping 1-2s like you've been saying. That's just really difficult. You see it coming, you know, oh, as soon as I get off stage, that's what the setup's going to be. But there's still not much you can do about it. And then the up throw gets the kill there for it.
Yeah. I noticed with Piranha Plant in particular, I have to do a lot of different grapples and throws, so it's really interesting to see. You don't see too much unless you go for different arrows and whatnot. So
right. And then having a up throw that kills is such a huge boon to your kit because that's a consistent kill option, right? Like if you have a forward throw or a back throw, that only kills if you got your opponent.
Stage spike.
Stage spike is a kill.
That's unfortunate, man.
Yeah, but like I was saying, like if you got a forward throw that kills, you got to get your opponent the ledge. If you got an up throw that kills, it doesn't matter where you grab your opponent, it's going to be consistent across the stage. So that's really good for Piranha Plant. And then, like you said, the spike stage kill there with the Patsui off stage. Things looking a little dire for Siatomic, but he's still well within comeback range.
That's right, that's right. And also should be noted, like, up throw is also a really good kill move, but places like Halos, though, like, such a high ceiling, it makes it difficult to use. So definitely the right pick for Piranha Plant.
For PS2 right here.
PS2.
Dancing Blade. He falls out of it even when he gets hit with it the first couple of times. And then, the Patsui cancels the grab. Oh, that's difficult.
It really is like that. Oh, and the side tilt gets it off.
All right, so Siatomic at 80%, not the end of the world. Chrom
is at 99, but he just survived it.
Chrom has kill power, right? He can take stocks. Like, he's not one of the characters that struggles to kill. If he can catch you with the Dancing Blade at the edge, or one of these setups where you fall into a charge,
it's the Patsui.
Doesn't really make a difference, though.
Lugia
able to close it out there. I was trying to hype up the comeback. Lugia was having none of it.
Yeah, no, he just really sent him off this field and everything. Like, that's unfortunate to see, but good job, Lugia.
So, yeah, now we are sitting at game 3. The Piranha Plant, the surprise, has come up 2-0 so far. Do we know if Siatomic has any other pocket characters?
We don't know. We got to see it here. And no.
Even if he does, he's not comfortable with it. He says, you know what, we're sticking with Chrom. We're sticking, what is the old phrase, the old person saying? We're dancing with the person that brought us here. There you go. You got us to quarterfinals. We're sticking with Chrom. And he opens up the game with the grab.
I never heard that phrase before. It's a really good phrase.
You never heard that? You were dancing with the person that brought us here? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a good phrase. I like it. But he's already got off
I'm
the
showing my age. Anyway.
No, you're showing your experience. That's all you're doing. But, wow, already 81%. It's only been a few seconds into the match.
Right, yeah. Siatomic coming out very aggressive. But like I said, that lead setup, it's just really difficult to deal with. I don't want to get into the poison smoke, right? So I'm going to jump and then hit with the Patsui.
Exactly.
And you roll and you die under 100% to up smash. That's rough.
Yeah, that's rough. Like, Piranha Plant specializes in ledge trapping like this. Like, it's pretty insane what he can do. Especially if it's like someone like Chrom. He really can't get around it. He only has very few motions.
But we see very aggressive off-stage play there from Chrom to even things up. And only at 20%, yeah, you'll take that. That was a good comeback stock if you're Siatomic.
Yeah, and he's already trying to rack up the damage as we speak, so who knows?
It's caught with the get up attack. Oh, things were looking sketchy with the poison cloud set up there.
Yo, Lugia didn't really know what to do there. He was like,
Yeah.
So we'll see. And, picked it right there.
The rolling gets red, but nothing able to combo off of it for Siatomic. The get up attack has crazy range with that sword.
Yeah, no, like a lot of things are just coming together, but and he knocks him out with the back
kills, man. That was like it's rough. Every time it feels like Siatomic may have something working. Like Lugia was able to take an emphatic stock.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden he just pulled it off out of nowhere. But who knows? Chrom is one of these kinds of characters where he sees 80, he sees blood, he's gonna go right after it.
Right. So he got the jab off stage, wasn't able to connect with the back here. That would have been a tough angle either way.
Yeah, but
the down here that doesn't spike. He sends him up instead.
Yeah, that's sour hits though. Like, they're sour hits for a reason, but man, they can be useful. But not this time, though.
Stands right at the edge of the poison cloud.
Spot dodge
to get through the grab.
He's starting to get more used to the Patsuis, but it's hard to say.
There you go. Again, hits him with the first couple of hits with the Dancing Blade, but saw he's going to fall out of it, so he cancels it.
Yeah, but he's trying to go with that Poison Cloud. He's been using it as bread and butter right here, like we said before, but now he's actually using the middle of the field, too, so it's hard to say.
It's rough.
He read it, but he blocked it.
He just didn't let it go. He just got to let that one go, and that's the game.
Bro, he read the book but missed the chapter. I don't know.
Both of the pages were stuck together. He couldn't quite get to the page he wanted.
I mean, happens to the best of us, am I right?
Right. Let's see if Siatomic can make Lugia pay for that drop.
Yeah,
it's going to take a bit of a comeback here, seeing at 112%. But, you know, maybe if you get one of those bread and butter low percent combos down, you get into your opponent's head, you get them nervous.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, it's Chrom, so he can definitely rack up that damage quick.
Right, there you go. And that's what I'm talking about. It's a couple of reads, but then, yeah, the Fatui kind of just breaks all momentum you have there. And then you roll
right into it.
Oh! And he rolls, gets red, and up thrown off of it. So,
that's unfortunate, man. It's always that bread and butter, am I telling you? Just like the up throw right there. I'm telling you, if it was Kalos, different story, if I'm telling you.
Right, but yeah, so with that set, I would have to play the loser of that set, which means I have Siatomic coming up, so I am going to hop off the mic and leave you with my man, One Brain Cell here.